Hi, my name is Tahira and I'm a professional Oriental dancer based in Poland. And this is Tahira Belly Dance Diary, where I invite you to dive with me into the world of Oriental dance and all its complexities. Let's begin! It is quite common that during our performances, we use various symbols connected with the Middle East. For example, they frequently appear on our belly dance costumes. Is it okay to use them? I say, why not? As long as we know what they really stand for. After all, when we dance, we would like to be considered as artists, and personally, I perceive an artist as a person who appreciates the culture and refers to things in a meaningful way. For example, using a Hamsa symbol, just because it's fun and Egypt-related, is one way looking at things. But knowing its true meaning and being able to convey a message through a symbol, that's a whole new level of artistic expression. That's why today I want to share with you some information on 3 very popular symbols from the Middle East. Let's start! Ankh is an ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic symbol and one of the most popular symbols of the African cultural identity in the modern Western world. In ancient writing, it represented the word life, and by extension, it was treated as a symbol of life itself. The early examples of this sign date to the first dynasty, and that is around 30th to 29th century BC. Scholars have a bit of agreement on what physical object this sign originally represented. The most popular theory connects it with a knot. Others speak about joint male and female reproductive organs, mirror, or a thoracic vertebrae of a bull. Well, if you meet any of the first Egyptian kings, feel free to ask them. Anyway, in ancient Egyptian art, the deities are often portrayed holding Ankh in one hand. So even if it has something to do with the bull's backbone, it surely has also an important meaning. As I've already said, the Ankh served as a symbol of life. In God's hands, it represented their life-giving power. Because the Egyptians believed that when they died, their life could be renewed by the gods, the deities were often depicted in tombs giving Ankh signs to the humans, usually the pharaohs. It is believed that Ankh was used decoratively more than any other hieroglyphic sign. It appeared on everyday use objects, architectural forms, and in the form of amulets. Now you know that you should consider Ankh as a symbol of life force that circulates throughout the whole world. The Eye of Horus is an ancient Egyptian symbol of protection, royal power, and good health. You may notice that there are 2 versions of the eye, the right one and the left one. The right one is associated with the sun god Ra, while the left one is supposed to represent the moon and the god Thoth. The ancients believed in the evil eye and its power to cast evil spells only with one glance. However, the evil eye could be counteracted by the good eye, and so the myths about Horus arose. This ancient Egyptian sky god is usually depicted as a falcon. The eye symbol resembles the markings around the falcon's eye, including the teardrop marking sometimes found below the eye. In one of the myths, Set and Horus were fighting for the throne after Osiris' death, and Set gouged out Horus's left eye. The eye was restored by Hathor or Thoth, depending on the version of the story. the recovered eye was offered by Horus to his father Osiris in hopes of restoring his life. Therefore, the Eye of Horus symbolizes also sacrifice, healing, and restoration. It is also believed that because eye is the part of the body able to perceive light, the Eye of Horus symbolizes spiritual abilities. Hamsa is a palm-shaped amulet depicting an open right hand. This image is recognized and used throughout history as a sign of protection in many different cultures. Muslims and Jews believe that it provides defense against the evil eye. Hamsa in Arabic means 5, and this number is also associated with warding off evil. Arab people use also the name Hand of Fatima after the daughter of Prophet Muhammad. However, the symbol itself seems to be much older. Early use of Hamsa dates to ancient Mesopotamia, where the image of an open right hand was used on amulets of goddess Ishtar or Inanna. Another theory connects Hamsa with Manopantea or Hand of the All Goddess, which is an amulet known to ancient Egyptians as 2 fingers. 2 fingers stand for Isis and Osiris, while the thumb represents their child Horus. One way or the other, it's definitely old. Because malicious stir is believed to cause general unluckiness, illness, or even death, images of Hamsa often contain eye symbol. The hand can be depicted with the fingers spread apart to ward off evil, or close together to bring good luck. Similarly, the hand can be portrayed with fingers pointing up in warding or down to bestow blessings. Due to its significance in protecting from the evil eye, Hamsa is a very popular amulet. It often comes in the shape of jewelry or wall hangings. The Egyptian Beledi women make amulets made up of 5, which is Hamsa, objects, and attach them, for example, to their children's hair or clothes in order to protect them. Knowing things about things is always a good idea, and it's even a better idea when we intend to use them. I believe that comprehending a true meaning of a symbol is enabling us to give a whole new vibe to the audience, even if people won't recognize it on a conscious level. So, if you like this episode, give me a thumb up and hit that subscribe button. Also, click a little bell next to it to be notified about all new content on my YouTube channel. And as I promised, this week there will be some new stuff, so stay tuned. I encourage you also to follow my social media accounts, my Instagram and Facebook account, where I post a lot of things connected with my daily Oriental dance life. Let's meet here next Wednesday for the new episode of Tahira Belly Dance Diary. See you! Frequently appear on our have a bit of agreement on what physical. So even if it is, but a completely